can see behind me, this is one of the places that had some wind damage. There is a garage back here that was pushed down from the winds earlier today. We were actually just speaking to Rick Jones, the township supervisor, and he said this happened around 10:30 this morning. But we have certainly an eventful day of weather over mid-Michigan. We started out with some freezing drizzle in the Lansing area, but that has since moved to the north and east. Compared to the other storm that we had earlier, it's not quite as significant. You can see off to the south, it was pretty warm. Felt like the middle of summer in Indianapolis as they got to 88 degrees for a high temperature. They broke almost a 90-year-old record. But it's not just the actual temperatures that we have to worry about. It's really those heat index numbers. We're going to have a lot of humidity with those dew points reaching the 70s. So you can see later into the afternoon on Monday, those heat index numbers will be approaching 105 as we go into the afternoon, because we see some snow that will be on the way. This will be at our doorstep right around 5 o'clock tonight, some light to moderate snow. So you can see a ridge of high pressure really starting to build on the eastern side of the country, and it doesn't really budge. It stays here for the next several days. Today's forecast, a lot colder than that. Last day of meteorological winter, and then we do get a break from the precipitation going into Saturday. We'll have mostly cloudy skies, but we do stay dry throughout the day. Going into Sunday, that's when things start to change. Checking out the map, you can see, again, it feels like -2 right now in Lansing. It feels like 1 in Mason, also feels like 1 in Jackson. But
you mentioned it. It's like we're looking at 88, 89 as relief because it's going to be so hot this week.
And you had all the beautiful weather last week, too. It's like Mother Nature's like, all right, you guys got to pay the price now.
Got to sweat a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Right. Lots of sunshine out there over mid-Michigan this morning, especially over in Jackson. Hardly any clouds in the sky. And that will be the theme for today. We'll have a lot of sunshine. Those temperatures already in the 60s. Some places already in the 70s. 64 in Jackson, but 70 in Hillsdale, also 64 here in Lansing. It's going to get a lot warmer than that. Satellite and radar shows that we are mostly clear across the region. As I mentioned, that's going to kind of stick around for the rest of the day today. We'll have just a couple of passing clouds. Those temperatures getting a little bit warmer than what they did yesterday, getting it to the mid-80s. And starting off for your Monday morning, I think we'll start off dry. Temperatures already in the low 70s, but we could see some rain showers, maybe even a quick thunderstorm as we go later into the morning. But then the sunshine comes back out quickly after that, bringing our temperatures into the low 90s. And that's a big part of the weather story, are those temperatures and really the heat index values. You can see going into Monday evening, a lot of us in the 90s, if not exceeding 100. Everyone exceeding 100 going into Tuesday, but the big day will be on Wednesday. Look at that, the heat index in Lansing, 105 from this model. And as we go into Thursday, pretty much the same thing. Still a lot of us exceeding 100. And as we go to Friday, we'll be just a little bit cooler, upper 90s for the most part. And then going into the 4th of July, we could be getting close to 100 once again. So there's really no relief from this heat anytime soon. Even with our lows, you can see with the next couple of days, at best, we're going to be dropping down into the mid-70s. It looks like by the time we get to the 4th, we may have a low temperature of 70 degrees, but still, with the humidity in place, this is not going to feel comfortable at all. And there's no relief really in the foreseeable future, because looking at the Climate Prediction Center's outlook, for the next 8 to 14 days, we have quite a ridge of high pressure building over the center of the country, which includes the Great Lakes region. That means we have a better chance of seeing above average temperatures going all the way out to July 12th. So that means likely we'll see a lot more 90s in the forecast, but not quite 90 today. Still feeling pretty summer-like though, with that high temp of 85, mostly sunny, those winds coming out of the southeast at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then going into tonight, we'll be dropping down those temperatures into the mid-60s. We'll have a light wind. And then looking at that 6-day forecast, you can see that today is the only day that we don't have a weather-aware day. That's because we're sub-90. And then every day after that, we're in the 90s. And again, that doesn't include the heat index values. We'll likely be exceeding 100 every single day, especially after Monday. But those actual high temperatures, that's the warmest day on Wednesday, 97 degrees. We cool off slightly going into Friday. We have just that 20% chance. But even after that, Saturday, we'll have to keep an eye on that for the 4th of July. Our temperatures may still be in the 90s on that day. We'll have to keep an eye on it to see if we have to add another weather-aware day. But bottom line, very hot this week.